So this is an update on the Hayward workbench, and it is done. I got around to finishing the base. I did go for painting it with milk paint as a finish. I did get a comment on the forum thread to say, it's a shame that I'm painting that given that it's beech hardwood, but to be honest I think it works for me. This base is actually one panel rather than separate tongued and grooved pieces. I didn't really want to go to the bother of milling separate bits up for that, and as a one sheet it just works really well. It's strong enough for that. The top I used this Fid's hard wax oil, which in a review of oils of this type, like Osmo, it came out on top, and it wasn't one of the more expensive ones either, so I was a bit concerned about it when the finish went on. First coat was kind of congealed up in places, if that's the right word for it, but on the second coat it seemed to go on okay, and I'm pretty happy with that. The dog holes drilled with this chinois bit, which I'll get here from Workshop Heaven, and these bits are fantastic, about £10, drilled with this cheap drill guide and mains power drill rather than a battery powered drill, and just went through this 55mm beech top like butter and left really clean edge. I don't know if you can see, but they are pretty clean, and I've not done anything really to clean those up. The vices, this record vice, it's an old, I think 30s era record vice, which are basically cleaned up, repainted. Fairly happy with that. It's quick release. I've put some of this cork neoprene stuff on it, but not on this surface yet because there's actually a bit of a problem here. This is the only bit of work that I've got to do to finish up. The back left bolt, when I was putting it on, head sheared off, probably because I didn't drill the hole wide enough, and I haven't managed to get it back out again. I tried drilling it out, so any suggestions on how to get that back out? It is pretty stable in there, apart from this side will pull out slightly if you're tightening something down pretty hard, so any suggestions on removing something like that would be good. I've got this Gramercy Hall fast in here, and these are pretty cheap and actually really well made as well. I think it was about no more than about £15 from Fine Tools in Germany. This is the tail vise, which I made using a kit from Axminster, tap and die wood threading kit, and this spins quite well. I haven't put a handle in the end because I wanted to kind of self-limit the amount of torque you can apply to this without damaging it, because I've spent this time making it, I didn't want to damage it. But we'll see how this pans out. But I've made some dogs to fit in here, some temporary ones for now, but I might buy some nicer ones. But yeah, it seems to spin quite well, and yeah, it's not bench crafted by any means, but it does the job for me. This back fixture slides along the back. It's an idea from a Rock Cosman video I found. Fits one of these IKEA tertial lamps, so if anybody has difficulty reading stuff close up if you're 40 plus, just gets you a bit extra light for close up work. Don't know what else there is to say about it, but yeah, this is one of these Hayward designs in the flesh. I think somebody on the forum said they'd like to see what one of these things looks like, and I think it looks like what it does in the picture.